Oh, we're one desert gold out here in the Sonoran Desert. Another balmy 115 degrees. Sitting here mulling over the impending apocalypse, the zombie apocalypse that everybody talks about. Oh, wait a second. No, I'm not. In fact, I had a shirt made up just to prove I'm not worried about it. Sir, we got bigger problems than zombies. Anyway, seeing that out in the desert it's closing in at about 120 to 130 on temperatures in the sun in the middle of that desert, I have no way of doing any gel testing right now because as soon as I get it out of the cooler, that sun just melts it right down. So have to wait a little bit before we do some more ballistics gel. So I was playing with some other ideas and decided to put another one of these little videos together on little survival kits. Today we're going to do just a quick one on an Altoid type survival kit. I think you'll find it really interesting. It's kind of a pretty complete little portable package. So let's get started on that real quick. Alright, before we get started, I think you recall from my previous video I did the solar recharging survival kit and updated it a little bit, so I'm going to real quickly show you what updates I did make. I think it makes it more practical. First and most obvious is the movement of the solar panel to the outside of the box. It aided in a couple of beneficial functions. One, you don't have to open the box to charge a battery bank, and secondly, you open up some room inside for other items if you want. And I'll show you that. So the panel is now outside, so it's always charging. And I think you're not going to see it, but there's an indicator light that tells you that it is charging. There's not enough light coming in this room to get it fully eliminated. So now you see that the panel is gone from the inside. In that opened up room, I put in a solar blanket or survival blanket. Now, still room, you can put in MRE or two. You still have the survival kit that I showed you in the first video. Double the battery bank. Other than that, everything's pretty much the same. Works like a charm. Excellent little backpacking essential that I think is well worth looking into. You have plenty of power to charge up iPhones, iPads, GPS devices, provide lighting, LED lighting for nighttime. Pretty neat little handy device, but it's a little big, so I decided to go and shrink it, and this is it. Looks pretty small, right? Don't underestimate it. It's pretty well packed. We've got 6-volt solar panel attached to the outside, also always charging. That indicator light on the side to indicate when power is on. Also have a switch for an emergency LED light. It can be used as a searchlight at night, or signaling device. Unlike the standard LEDs that you see, let me see if I can grab one real quick. This is the normal LED setup that you will see in a lot of these kits. So this is actually probably one of the most powerful ones that you can get in this size. It's a 10,000 MCD LED. Puts out quite a bit of light. I always like to take things to the next level, so I ordered this one. Obviously it's a lot bigger and quite a bit more powerful. This is, as opposed to 10,000, this is 300,000 MCDs. So it does put out some heavy duty light. I'm able to light up an entire street with this thing at night. So excellent signaling device. Also have your USB charging port, so you can charge up iPads, iPhones, any other GPS type device. If you have access to other power sources, you have 12 volt charging devices to recharge your battery if you're at night and you don't have availability to sunlight. So let's open this up and see what's going on in here. So inside the lid, there's your battery bank, and it's this is a 5 watt hour battery. So this is actually a very very powerful battery for such a small device. And in here, I've pretty much stuffed this thing to the gills. So I'm going to try and go step by step and not draw it out too much. Pretty standard as far as what I've got going in here. Got some storm matches, waterproof matches. Have the striker mounted to the back of the battery on the lid. Got a safety whistle. Got about, I want to say about 3 feet of paracord. I know it's not a lot, but this is what I would consider a minimalist survival kit. It's something that you're going to be able to pack almost anywhere and have at least access to items that can give you the availability of time to plan in an unforeseen emergency situation, a course of action. Also have packed in here signaling mirror, fishing kit, sewing needle. Got about 3 feet of the Gorilla tape. I like that better than duct tape. Seems to be stronger in my opinion. I've got and in this there's also a razor blade as one of the cutting devices. Another cutting device that I added was, it's kind of cute. I think I bought it because it was just pretty darn cute. It's Spyderco's bug knife. Really a neat little, well engineered knife as usual by Spyderco, and packs in really tightly into the kit, so it works well. Also in here I've got a magnesium ferrocerium start rod with the, I'll get to the other part that you use with this in a second. You got your ubiquitous compass. Also added some backup on fire starting. This is a packet of powdered magnesium and a couple of your standard fire wicks that are impregnated with the magnesium, so you can really start a very hot fire with obviously magnesium powder. On the bottom, got fishing line. This is a steel braided line, so it can double as a wire if you didn't want to use it as a fishing line. I have one of these 11-in-1 stainless steel survival tools. These things are really handy. They pack away very nicely, providing a number of different, you got your saw, you got wrenches, bottle opener, screwdriver, can opener. They're all on there. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen them on YouTube videos. Packs in really well. And then I use the sharp edge on this as the striker for the ferrocerium rod. So all in all, in a very small kit. The only thing missing right now I'm going to add to this is a Fresnel lens. It's going to pack in here also just as a third backup for fire starting. But I want to keep this quick. Just wanted to show you the latest endeavor in pocket-size survival kits. And the reason I did this is because a lot of Altoid type devices that you see as survival devices or charging devices on YouTube are usually with AA or AAA batteries, and in an emergency situation, if those batteries are dead, then the recharging device becomes useless. Whereas if you have a solar panel and a lithium phosphate battery that recharges every time you just set this thing in the sun, then you've always got power ready to go and have availability to charge your phones in an emergency situation. This is really a pretty cool device. I mean, I can, I guess, plug it in. iPhone, I've got an iPhone 5, probably the most touchy of the iPhone series to talk to other charging devices other than Apple's, but there you go. All right, pretty cool. This thing will charge this phone up from dead to fully charged at least 4 times. So, oh, by the way, moving around the case, I found the other striker bar for the magnesium. This has a saw on it, as well as this that you could use to scrape off magnesium off the rod. If you use up your powdered magnesium, then you always have access to more in this kit. So, pretty simple, not a whole lot of science here, just pretty straightforward. Anybody can do it. And I think it's a pretty complete little survival solar generator. If I haven't bored anybody, just trying to kill some time until the furnace turns down in the desert and we'll get out there and do some shooting again. Until then, this is Desert Gold. You guys have fun and be safe.